come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because both of these guys are... Well, I know Terrance McKinney's like a really hot prospect, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, because I watched... it was before his last fight against Frivola where he got like a 6-second knockout.
That was where I was confusing the Song Yadong knockout. That was 7 seconds. Yeah. 7 seconds.
But
that was beautiful.
Before that card, they released UFC made a little like short documentary on Terrance.
Really?
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't. I mean, I've watched his LFA fights, but I didn't see that.
Well, it was more about because at high school, I think he was in like the top 10 wrestlers going to college for like in the whole of the US at the time. But he started like partying a little bit too much.
Right.
And like the UFC made a video on this, and I think it was more to kind of focus on like what he'd come through to get to where he is now. And he had like a really bad night, like almost died like a couple of times.
I think I did hear of that. Maybe they mentioned it in commentary when he was walking out.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was
he nearly took himself out jumping off the fence after the Frivola fight, didn't he?
He busted his knee,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder what happened, because that was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
6, 7, nearly 8 months ago, in fact. I wonder if he did actually damage his knee, because it looked pretty bad.
Yeah, he couldn't walk on it afterwards, could he?
No. But it was like, because he jumped up, he didn't actually get up onto the cage. He like jumped up and posted his arms, and then as he landed, I just think he landed really fucking heavy, because it sounded like a thud.
You could just see, like, in someone's face, when they've done something wrong, and he was like pointing at his leg.
Yeah.
You could tell he wanted to celebrate, but it was just like that just totally took away any excitement whatsoever.
I was gutted for him. It was like the Johnny Walker caterpillar when he dislocated his shoulder.
Yeah.
Jeez. You don't want to TKO yourself celebrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really am struggling to pick this one. I think that Terrance McKinney he's super quick off the mark. He's got very, very powerful hands. I mean, he's wrecking guys in the first round, and if he's not stopping them with strikes, he's submitting them. Like first round rear naked choke in his first 2 fights, weirdly against the same person. Armando Best fought him twice, choked him out in the first round both times. Then he won by armbar in the first. Then he won by heel hook in the third. Then he lost by a doctor stoppage, which is a leg injury. Now, that seems a bit odd to me, a leg injury. I don't know whether that was I wonder if it's the same knee that was damaged when he jumped off the fence. It might be a reoccurring thing. He might have sat down and been like, fuck, I've re-injured this same knee. But that was a doctor stoppage from a leg injury. That wasn't like he was stopped, and that was only at 40 seconds into the first round. And then, first round knockout, 7 seconds. First round rear naked choke. First round rear naked choke. Like, when he's on, he's dangerous. He's got that loss to Sean Woodson, who was undefeated at the time, flying knee on Contender Series. And then the triangle choke loss to Derek Minner before Minner was in the UFC. But as we know, Derek Minner's a slick grappler. I'm excited for this kid. Really, I am.
I do like the look of Farès as well. Like, he looked really good, because both these guys are really young as well. They're both like progressing at a pretty like fast pace.
Farès fought Don Madge, didn't he, in Fight Island? It wasn't Fight Island. It was 242. The big
Don Madge, he lost. Yeah, it was on the Khabib Poirier card.
Yeah. He got clinched and like drowned up against the fence. Don Madge is strong as a motherfucker.
Yeah, he looked really good because he fought on Fight Island against Jamie Allsop as well.
Yeah,
and he looked really good. Like, every time I've seen him, like every fight after, or like the one after the loss, he seemed to have, like, same with that Jonathan Martinez, just like learn from those mistakes and like develop his game a little bit further.
Keeps leveling up.
Yeah,
and he's huge as well for the weight class, 6'1".
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Terrance McKinney's small. He's 5'10", but Farès has got a very long reach, which he uses really well. My only concern with him is that he's coming off 2 decisions, and that's not Terrance McKinney's style. So he's probably going to be up against it at certain times in the fight, where he's going to get clipped with a big shot, or he's going to be scrambling and trying to defend his back. He's got a good ground game as well, from what I've seen, but the speed at which Terrance McKinney attacks him might be the problem. And you know, although he has got first round finishes early on in his career, he has also got first round rear naked choke losses in early in his career. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I did have Terrance, for sure, yeah. It was just with his wrestling pedigree and like the fast start. I don't know if Farès is going to be able to like withstand that pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my same concern with all fighters that are tall for the weight class is that they've got long, skinny necks. And we know Terrance McKinney can either crack you on the chin and knock you out or strangle you. I mean, it is so difficult for me to pick a winner for this. I am leaning slightly towards Terrance McKinney, just on his UFC debut. But, you know, if Farès can be smart about the way he approaches it and keeps smashing his legs, I'd certainly be attacking that knee that he buckled when he jumped off the fence. But a banger of a fight. I'll say Terrance McKinney, but yeah,
I'm gonna
hard one to pick that.
I'm gonna agree, with Terrance.